Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you early this evening, I guess you could say, for a track review. And this is for Panic at the Disco's new song that I'm going to be reviewing that is coming out at midnight tonight, I believe, or sometime tomorrow, depending on when. This is for their new song, Local God, that I just got done listening to for this 3-minute song. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this new Local God by Panic at the Disco and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this track review. Now, Brendan Urie's vocals in this is actually pretty good. I'll give him that, but I'm starting to see the similarities with these singles. I know Viva Las Vengeance is supposed to be, I hope it's not going to be a samey kind of album with like similar tracks with the same melodies, because that would not be good. I like that it had a fade out at the end of the song, and sorry about that ding. That's my phone or whatever, but yeah, I like that this song Local God had a fade out at the end of the song, and that was probably a good thing about the song, a positive about it, and Brendan Urie's vocals, but the song sounds just like Viva Las Vengeance a lot. So it sounds like it a bit, and that's concerning me a bit. Because I'm like, oh, so in 2 weeks we're going to be expecting this new Viva Las Vengeance album, and I'm like, I hope it's not terrible, but who knows? We'll just wait and see. Because I've heard Panic at the Disco's older stuff, and I like their I Write Sins Not Tragedies song. Um, I think that's what it's called, if I remember correctly. But they have the album for it, A Fever You Can't something or whatever. I can't remember what it was called again, but it's the first album they made or something like that, and it was really good. That's what I heard. So, and then when they got into a different direction or went in a different direction, it was mostly Brendan Urie as the vocalist, and he had band members help him with the or touring members or something like that. I don't know for sure. But still, Local God is a decent song. It's not my favorite song, but it's something at least, in my personal opinion. So, overall, I think Local God by Panic at the Disco is a decent song. I'm liking that they're trying something fresh with this sound or whatever, but it's starting to get a little bit repetitive. They need to change it up a bit, in my opinion. So, for this album, I hope there's different melodies and not the same melodies. Because I know this is trying to have a different melody, but it's still sounding like Viva Las Vengeance melody, in my personal opinion. And the last single kind of did a little bit too. So, Middle of a Breakup, which definitely go check out my track review for it if you haven't seen it. So, first score for me, I'm giving Local God, the third single by Panic at the Disco for their upcoming album Viva Las Vengeance. I'm giving this track a 4 out of 5. This was a decent song. It's not the worst thing I've heard, it's just, yeah, it's sounding similar to the Viva Las Vengeance, the first single we got back in June. And the album is only 2 weeks away, so I'm hoping it's not terrible and doesn't have samey melodies, so or the songs don't have the similar melodies with each other. Because if they tie in with each other, then I'm gonna be worried for this album, in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion at the end of the day. If you like this song, more power to you. That's great. I just personally think it's a decent song. It's not the worst, but I like some things about the song, like Brendan Urie's vocals and the fade out at the end of the song was probably the only different thing about the song. So that was interesting. but still, comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Local God track, if you've heard it, by Panic at the Disco, if you've listened to this song already. And if you enjoyed this track review I did for you guys this early evening uh, for August 4th, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. I know I'm reviewing it a bit early, but I just wanted to give you my initial thoughts on what I thought of this track after listening to it, because I had to download it in order to listen to it. So tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can, support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review. It's going to be for Nicki's new song, High School in Jakarta, I believe is what it's called, if I remember correctly. And I was going to talk about the Batgirl thing that got canceled because of they scrapped the script or something. I heard something about the Batgirl movie being canceled, and I was like, that's interesting. I'm like, I thought they were gonna go along with it. So they worked 7 months on it, and they decide now to cancel the movie or something. Maybe there's a reason Warner Brothers did that, but I don't know. Only time will tell. But still, I hope you enjoyed this track review for Panic at the Disco. Local God. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. Stay safe, guys. Take care, and as always, I will see you in my next review.